right now?
Right now.
Going live.
Cool. I'm gonna wait
got
till
the old
we
countdown.
get it. I'm gonna wait till we get it. And I will. I gotta put chat up.
Yeah.
I got my chat up because Ian reminded me.
We'll give you the official countdown. 3, 2,
1.
We're live.
We're live now.
Yep.
We're live. Nicolette is saying hello.
Hi, Nicolette.
There we go.
Twitch is still connecting.
Okay. I'm still trying to log in myself. So.
Says 6 out of 6. No, 5 out of 6.
Yeah, Discord breaks every 5 seconds, but whatever.
That's a lot. That's frequently.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I see people coming on. Good.
All right.
Let's.
I see you, Cecil.
Double check this. I got to share this on.
We'll
my
do it
timeline,
live.
So hold on a second.
Novelty Robot, Fumducker, welcome. Somebody from Twitchy Town. I have no idea what that means. That's not. Doesn't sound like a good place at all to live. That sounds literally
Jay's
terrible.
Here. Hello, Jay.
Yeah, I miss the candies. You know, we had one of the saddest things about walking away from Glory Hole Studios for the interim of the pandemic is we left all that candy. Or did you take it, Cecil? Did you bring it to your place?
It's all there still. Yeah, no. We have a cache of stuff we get to go back to when we're looting the corpse of the earth. We have a place to go back to. And so I'm super excited about it. So yeah.
Leah is asking if we're missing the maple candy. I am super not missing the maple candy. No. That tasted like a weird cough drop.
Yeah.
Like that makes you like maybe a cough drop is inappropriate right now.
Tastes like Ludens.
That's not.
Yeah. I'm still healthy. Are you still healthy, Jay?
Wait, is still the right word? I don't think I started off all that healthy.
Yeah, that's very true for you.
That's,
What's up?
Should we do a straw poll of candies that you should order for home?
Yeah. I'm thinking about like what I have upstairs. I have like Reese's Hearts with Reese's Pieces in them that we bought accidentally, not knowing they had the Reese's Pieces in them. Yeah, someone's saying we're assuming somebody's not going to loot and burn down the studio. I'm not assuming that at all.
All right.
Hello from Canada. You guys are getting some significant financial aid. That's good.
Yeah.
Not jealous.
That's better.
I don't need any financial aid.
They can see you.
Canada. Your dumb social country.
Joe, cognitive social distance. That's next week's stream name. Thank you very much. That's better than what we came up with. Oh, so good. So good. So how's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's well. Ian, are you saying something?
Yeah, I think we fixed the Gary Farts glitter, everybody. So if you feel like becoming a patron, please do.
And Ian's saying that because that's how he gets paid. So
basically, yes, please.
We actually only pay when Gary farts glitter. That's that's Ian's entire incentive plan.
Very accurate.
I don't know how to take a look at that and make sure that that's a thing. Maybe I could put it on.
I'm looking at it right now.
Are you okay?
We'll set it up eventually so you can hear it.
Okay, so I'm gonna do an overlay though real quick and see if it works. Okay, I'm just did the Twitch one.
Whoa, real quick, got a howdy from the ER in Tennessee.
Wow. Holy
An
cow.
ER in Tennessee sounds bleak during regular times.
Man.
Like, is it all just fireworks injuries most of the time?
It's that and delivering cabs. Yeah.
Right? It's just, I done blowed my hands off.
It looks like Jolene's having another litter.
I done blew that litter up.
How's everybody coping out there? Hope everybody's doing okay. Hope everybody's hanging in there, doing well out there. We are.
Anybody working for essential businesses like Joanne Fabrics, which is not closing its fucking stores?
I need my yarn. It's amazing. So good.
Terrific.
Do I have backwards headphones? I do have backwards headphones. You're right. So
how could anyone tell?
Nope.
The wire's on the left.
You were wrong.
You were
wrong.
All crazy.
They were not backwards.
I like this when my cat and I have both begun to resent each other. Cat's like, go to work. Maybe you could just like go to work a little bit. Give me a chance to miss you.
What's weird is my cat has been like nonstop meowing at night for no fucking reason for the past week. And so not only is it stressful and shitty and you're not able to get good sleep, but now you can't get good sleep at all anyway because the fucking cat's being an idiot. And now I have a spray bottle by the bed. So if he starts meowing, I grab the fucking spray bottle. But now he's smart enough to know that he just crawls under the bed. And so
the meows from under the bed.
So the bed is essentially just meowing for a half an hour straight. And we have one of those dumb skirts that you put on your bed to make it look pretty, but nobody ever sees our bedroom. So now that I can't actually shoot him under there, it's the worst. I just want to throw him out the fucking window. Fucking shit. Fuck you. Oh, man.
Yeah, I have the same exact story. Just replace cats with kids. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
I just want to throw them out the fucking window. It's. I'm spraying them with water bottles and everything, and they just hide at this point.
And not much you could do about it. Yeah. So, all right. So we have to. We're gonna be doing a little. Somebody's saying quiet on my end. I can't really edit. I can't really change that. I'm sorry, guys. I can't really fiddle around with that. The setup that we have here at Glory Hole Studios B is not as extensive as the other studio that we had. So we are running on, chewing gum and baling wire, trying to put things together. So if I'm a little quiet, I apologize. I can't really edit it or fix it right now. Sorry about that. We are going to
see. So one of the comments in here was somebody saying they work for an essential business, which is a towing company. I'm just picturing like the city's like, all right, motherfuckers. You're still getting towed. Like, I don't give a shit what else is going on.
I know,
like,
right?
Fucking, you can see a mushroom cloud in the distance, and the fucking city of Chicago will be like, put a boot on it.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to put a boot on that mushroom cloud. That mushroom cloud is in a no parking zone. Fuck that mushroom cloud.
It's so true.
Amazing.
All right. I just started our audio because I forgot, Ian. So the people who are on Patreon and getting Patreon messages, you missed us talking to chat. That's what you missed. So there you go. So sorry about that, patrons. But you missed a few minutes of us talking to chat. We are going to get started, though, because we want to do a couple stories. The first one we're going to do is Steve Hotze, I don't know how to say his name, on how to avoid the coronavirus. Why don't you just not get it? If that's an option. If we're listing options, let's list the most obvious of not getting it.
Okay, that's fair, Cecil, but you got to admit, if you do it right, his plan is foolproof.
Yeah, right. No can defend, Tom. No can
defend.
Exactly.
He's like, that little drum arm thing.
Exactly, yeah.
Can we pause and talk about Karate Kid 2? Because that's from Karate Kid 2 with the little slappy drum, like
slappy drum,
wackety thing.
Yeah, wackety wackety. That's what it's called, too. It's called the wackety wackety.
Wackety, yeah.
Wackety.
When done right, it's just hitting from the right and then hitting you literally know where the next one's coming. It's alternating hitting. How is there no way to defend from this? Now, we get this right, you'll never know where that next
is that what he's talking
exactly identical blow is going to come.
Or is he talking about the kick, that crane kick?
It's not the crane kick, I don't think.
I don't know.
Am I mistaken?
I have no idea.
Because that would be the easiest thing to defend too, because you have to stand off balance on one foot.
I genuinely,
with your arms up like a weird bird.
I genuinely don't remember where it comes from. And people are really obsessive about movie quotes, so I'm just going to back away and say, this is all you, buddy. This is all you. This is Tom fucking everything up for Karate Kid 2. Let him know in chat, guys.
All right.
So here we go. This is Steve Hotze. We're going to play him.
A strong immune system. You want your immune system, when it sees a virus or bacteria coming in, you want it to be on the attack. You want it.
That's what you need. Your immune system is just like, I don't know, man. Maybe he's cool. Yeah. Like, let him in. We're gonna hear him out a little.
Also, you don't know how this works. what it does is it aggravates the immune system, so the immune system kills you. You fucking
right,
idiot.
well, that's
the thing, right? It's not that the immune system is bad and doesn't work against this virus. It's that the virus basically amps up the immune system so it drowns you in your own immune system. That's how this works, stupid. So it already does amp this shit up. Dummy.
We want the virus. We want your immune system to behave like a great storm, like a cytokine storm. Yeah. No, that one kills you. That
totally kills you. Yeah. That's bad.
Never mind.
Turns out, don't want that. Yeah. I want what I want my immune system kind of on an even keel. Is that okay? We just, I want it like Aristotle's virtues. I don't want it to be in the extreme either way,
I love when they sell those products. It's like, crank your immune system to 11.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're just like, wait a minute, if I crank my immune system to 11, that's an autoimmune disorder. Like, it's like literally a whole classification of different problems.
No shit.
You attack. You want it to attack it. You want your immune system healthy and strong. You don't want to be on the defensive and go, oh my gosh, I can't talk or touch anybody. Look, I shake every hand I can. I want my immune system to be challenged every day.
Yeah, what I do is I go into the department store, and the escalator down, I just lick that. I just put my tongue on the escalator down, and just as it rolls past. That way I don't have to move. I could just stay there and just collect as many germs as possible. It's like a conveyor belt for germs.
Right.
It's perfect.
Literally
it's perfect.
Just,
I like fucking Henry Forded that shit. Yeah, I Model T'd that shit. I'm amazing.
After like a minute, your tongue dries out, just pulls your head underneath the thing.
You're stuck underneath it, and somebody's trying to pull your feet out. Oh yeah, first time on the escalator.
There's a certain amount of truth to the idea that you should not avoid all exposure to germs in order to have a working immune system. But now's not that time. Yeah. This isn't that time. Are you unaware of the time that it is?
Well, yeah.
Do you not own an anything device? Like literally any device will tell you this is not that time.
Fucking coronavirus is in iocane powder, okay? It's not Princess Bride. I got enough of it and now I'm fine. It's the same thing. Like what? Okay, yeah, you don't have the herp, but you're gonna go bang a bunch of people with herpes to not get herpes? Don't be an idiot. Don't go out there and bang a bunch of people not to get herpes, and they all have herpes. Stupid. It's not how this works.
That's advice that you could have given.
Yeah,
anyway,
I guess that's fair.
Whatever.
I guess that's fair.
That's
so it builds strong health. We've all been exposed to viruses and bacteria since the day we were born, for crying out loud in a bucket. Trillions of them every day, and we survive because why? God gave us an immune system. We've got to keep it healthy, Bishop.
Just also, some people don't survive.
Right. Yeah. You survive except for those people that don't, right? That's exactly how this works. If we're crying out loud in a bucket, by the way. Crying out loud in a bucket. I don't know what that means. I just threw it out there. Sure.
For bacon or cheese Danish? Like what? Just what is that even?
Crying out loud in a bucket.
What?
Am I crazy or are they crazy?
I think the answer is obvious, bud.
Yeah. Literally ask any doctor. Any doctor, should I get sick?
Yeah.
Or avoid that?
So doctor, pro-sick, anti-sick. Where do you stand on the pro-anti-sick? And while we're at it, pro-anti-cancer, where do you stand on these things, doc?
I was licking fucking Ebola patients like Tootsie Pops to get to their gooey center.
The best part about Ebola is the gooey center comes out. It sort of seeps out, so you don't have to go that far. It's like the bird. It's 3 licks and then you're there.
I won.
Could I be right and Harvard and all these CDC guys be wrong?
Yeah. Literally no.
That's not even a rhetorical question. The best part is he's going to answer it in a second. It's not even a rhetorical question.
Yeah, because guess what? They don't talk. They're all conventional. They don't talk about how you can keep yourself from getting sick.
Yeah, no, that's literally how they're talking about it. They're saying social distancing. That's how you do it. Yeah, by not getting sick, that's how you don't get sick.
Why else do you think they're saying wash your fucking hands?
Yeah, right.
Like, what? Like, why else do they think like they're saying use fucking hand sanitizer? Like, these are ways to not get sick. We're not on lockdown just cause funsies, and we all thought we'd like to stare at the walls of our home a little more often.
Yeah.
What are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I didn't need to find myself. You know what I mean? I didn't need that. I didn't need that now. Yeah.
They're talking about, we got a new drug, chloroquine. Well, it's not a new drug. We could use chloroquine, which is fine. If you had the coronavirus, the coronavirus.
A chorus virus? Did he call it a chorus? A chorus virus?
You just did a chorus line the whole time. Like, I can't stop.
You only get it if a bunch of viruses sing all at the same level at the same time.
Nice.
That's how it works.
Get some chloroquine and take it. That's all fine. But why don't you just not get it? Why don't you just stay healthy?
Okay. Yeah, sure. You know what you need to do?
Assholes.
You need to roll up a magazine and hit your immune system with it. If you smack your immune system on the nose with a magazine, you're going to be great. Don't worry. You just teach it. If you do get sick, rub its nose in the sickness. Like, grab your immune system and just rub its nose as deep as it can go into the sickness. That's the key. Those are the ways you train.
Who's a bad immune system? Who's a bad immune system?
God.
Just don't get it.
Yeah, I sent my immune system to the corner for 15 minutes, and it feels so much better.
What about
back at me like Blair Witch now?
Diverse, let no evil befall me, nor any plague enter my tent. Psalm 91, right?
Amen.
Hedge your angels around us to guard us and protect us, to keep us from slamming our foot against a rock. Let us tread upon the lion and the cobra. Hey, look upon.
Oh my God, this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard anyone say ever.
This was also written when like the life expectancy of the average human was 13 minutes. Yeah. Like, people died immediately. This was written when people were like made out of actual garbage. Yeah. They were disposable.
Yeah.
Like, people were so disposable, fucking sea turtles would be swimming around with people wrapped around their necks, choking them. Like,
there's a giant
like
raft of people in the middle of the ocean, just a huge raft of it. Oh, gosh.
Coronavirus, it's a lion and a cobra. We're going to tread on the lion and cobra, the young lion and the serpent. We're going to trample down. In trouble, God's going to hear us because we love him. We call on his name. He's going to exalt us.
Is he just fucking babbling right now?
I think he's just hoping real bad.
Oh, okay.
That's all. Like, right? I like that it's like, well, we're going to call on God to fix it. Like, 80,000 people have had coronavirus just in this. Like, we have to, like, God is just like, oh, y'all didn't want another virus?
Oops.
I thought you could use another virus.
Whoopsie doodle, y'all. Gave you another virus. I was giving them away. There's a 2-for-1 sale, and I'm going to save the other one for the fall. So I'm going to give you as a white elephant gift.
Yeah, because we're out of elephants now. So.
Now they're going to make a comeback now that people can't leave their house.
Yeah, I know, right? Like the wildlife in the world is thrilled. Yeah. The wildlife is like, this is the best. Have you guys noticed people suck?
Going to give us a long, healthful life. God's made promises to us that we ought to be claiming as Christians. Now, does that mean I can go and eat anything I want to eat, and I can be overweight and commit gluttony and drink and all that and say, God, just protect me from the coronavirus? Okay, I'm responsible for my health.
Well, what the fuck are you talking about then?
Well, now he's blaming people for like so now whether you get coronavirus or not is a result of your lifestyle choices. You're like, well, you wouldn't have caught essentially something as easy to catch as the common cold if you weren't a fat drunk fucker. That's what he just said.
Admittedly, that's true. So
okay, fine. As a fat drunk, like, I have caught a lot of colds. That's just
right. Right.
Okay, God is going to protect me, but God expects me to do certain things to keep the temple clean, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so we do that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Blood sacrifice. That's the key. Absolutely.
Enemas.
We need blood sacrifice, but not me, you. I want all you other people to go blood sacrifice for me if you can. I'm going to convince you now to go blood sacrifice for me. That's the key.
In fact, actually, all the sacrifices, you guys go ahead and make those. And then bring me about 10% or so of your income when you're done.
Oh, gosh. How ridiculous. All right, let's do another one. What do you guys say? Got a couple of them here. I want to ask how people are. How are people doing? Tom and I, this last week, both of us watched Tiger Kings.
Oh my God!
Because we're watching Netflix. How are people coping out there? I know how many people watch Tiger Kings. That's an interesting show. God damn!
Fucking amazing, amazing. If you guys have not watched Tiger Kings, but like. That is a great way to while away the hours you should spend sleeping, but you can't because the terror keeps you up all night. So, like, I'm curious what you guys are doing. My wife and I also just started playing Pandemic yesterday. We felt like it was just kind of appropriate. Yeah. So, date night was a picnic outside in the 50-degree brisk windy weather. Like, what are people doing to keep sane? Like, how are you guys? Yeah, how are you guys doing out there?
We went for a walk the other day. My wife and I went for a walk because we hadn't been out of the house in a while, and we walked by all the parks down by the lakefront here in Chicago, and there was just a ton of people out. There was a skater park full of people just skating. And the next day, Lori Lightfoot's like, "Fuck you! You can't do it. Well, you can't socially distance. I'll do it for you." She closed all the parks. She's like, "Fuck you! Wow. I'm closing all the fucking parks." But we watched that Tiger Kings. That is a fucking crazy. Every moment of that, I would be watching and I would just turn to my wife and I would look at her and I'd say, what the fuck is happening right now? Because there would be like, you would be watching it and then you're just thinking, there's no way this can be more methed out than it is currently. Yeah, I know. There's no way. There's no amount of meth that changes this into a more methy thing. And it turns out, no, it's absolutely 100%. It goes and it keeps ramping up and it gets crazy from the beginning. So it's crazy from the first second it opens and it never stops. Its foot is on the gas the whole time, literally the whole series.
It is, and without giving anything away, like it is a crazy enough story that like one of the least crazy things is a tiger attack. Yeah, like when a tiger attack occurs. Yeah, that it's the tiger attack is actually so sensible that the person who gets attacked by the tiger is just like, yeah, I'm the calm, level-headed one in the story.
The most calm, level-headed one is the one who gets attacked. It's crazy. It is just insane.
It's nuts.
It is absolutely worth a watch, though. I would say 100%. It's awesome. It's so good.
So good.
I watched the first season of Altered Carbon like last year. Really enjoyed it. But we gave up on this season of Altered Carbon. We just stopped watching it. We watched five episodes, and we're like, this season's not nearly as good as the last season. Was awesome, really fun, but this one was not. Someone saying that the animal suffering is a trigger for me, but there's not a lot. They don't spend a ton of time on that. There's a few moments of that. Of animals suffering, but there's not a lot of that. It's mostly people suffering.
It's just suffering.
It's just suffering in general. And if you don't care if people suffer, then it's. But yeah, there's a little bit of that. But for the most part, I don't remember there being a ton of sort of sad Sarah McLachlan footage in that.
No, it's. I mean, it deals with the animals for sure, but like, it's just the utter insanity of all of the people involved. Nobody's hands are clean. Everybody is bizarre. Just utterly bizarre. Yeah. You know what else is wonderful is McMillions.
Yeah, I dropped HBO, so I don't have that opportunity, but I should pick it back up for this. I hear it's great, yeah. All right, so let's do another one, Tom.
Yep.
Florida County Commissioner says during meeting that a blow dryer up your nose kills coronavirus.
That's not how I thought that sentence was going to end. Just
dryer
at all.
Up your nose. And so I got to pause. Give me a second because I'm just going to mute this. Maybe it'll just mute. It says a Florida County Commissioner faced blowback.
To be honest, the guy's something of a blowhard.
Oh, it's so good. It's such a well-written article. Face blowback.
It's hard to listen to him bloviate.
After spreading a debunked claim at an emergency public meeting that sticking a blow dryer up your nose can kill coronavirus. How do you even achieve this, by the way?
Tiny blow dryer or enormous nose, right?
You got to attach a tube that fits.
Honey, I think I got coronavirus. Get out the tiny blow dryer we've been saving for just this case.
It's right next to your neti pot in the cupboard. So you have your neti pot to wash it out and then your tiny blow dryer to dry it out.
I like you put it up there, your whole body like
your cheeks are slapping like you're driving 50 miles an hour in the wind.
You look like you're living in a Memorex commercial for your whole life.
What a fucking idiot.
Fucking anything.
God. And I love his reaction here too. He says, "This sounds really goofy." This is a quote, by the way. Quote, "This sounds really goofy, and it did to me too, but it works." End quote. How would you even
It literally
know?
just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Like
oh gosh, that's amazing. Quote, "The answer was you use your blow dryer," he said, according to the New York Post. "You hold a blow dryer in front of your face and you inhale with your nose and it kills all the viruses in your nose."
Okay. Is inhaling even necessary if you're jetting the air? Like you definitely want that scorching hot air in your lungs,
absolutely.
Right?
It feels like a lot. It feels like you're doing more. Ian, can you call this guy up real quick? I just want to show a picture of this guy's face. He looks like the kind of guy who's gonna shove a fucking. I can't show it to you, Tom, because maybe I can. I don't know if you could see this. Can you see this? I got to turn you. I'm gonna see if I can do it.
I had the instinct to turn my camera. No, it's all washed out.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Okay, sorry about that.
That's all right. It's all shitty
Can't
now.
do anything about it. Oh, it was so much better last week when we could just turn you and you could look right at the screen.
Back when in America we still had freedom of movement.
Oh, man.
Which we shouldn't have right now,
sorry
by the
about
way.
that. Whoops.
I also think it'd be like it's kind of amazing because he's basically saying like, well, heat will kill the virus. And to some degree, yeah, if you set yourself on fire, you won't have the virus either.
Stick your head in an oven. That'll work.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you'll kill the virus. No problem.
Yeah. Just drown the virus. Tie
sure.
A bunch of weights to your feet and jump in the river. Like you got no viruses to worry. There's so many ways for you to kill this virus.
Absolutely.
Remember, it needs your living cells to replicate.
Just drink a bunch of soap. So yeah, just drink like liquid dish soap, tons of it.
Yeah.
It's going to work its way through.
Snort a gallon of hand sanitizer. Just
what a fucking idiot. Now he did say,
amazing.
So he apologized on Facebook for angry exchanges he had online critics, as well as the embarrassment he caused a few his fellow commissioners and staff. "I will not offer any more suggestions unless they are tried and proven," he said.
Okay. Turns out, guys, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't be doing that.
Whoopsie, guys.
Okay, my bad on
Here
that.
I am, a trusted authority figure. I shouldn't be just saying things willy-nilly. Also, if
you know what I read in a meme once in social media.
If you touch an elephant's tail, it gets rid of all of the coronavirus. That's how this works.
All right, guys, for all those unemployed from the coronavirus, what you got to do is find a rainbow. Now, at the end of that, there'll be a pot of gold.
Exactly.
I have this on authority. Like, what?
Oh, my gosh. How ridiculous. No. So let's see. Do we have any? Let's see if we have a talkie here I can play. Okay, this will be the last one. Let's do a Lou Engle story, guys. What do you say? Is it a talkie? Oh, it's not a talkie. I'm going to see if I can find a talkie for everybody. Give me a sec. Here's a couple.
Start eating some asbestos. That's good advice, too, from chat. Excellent advice. Sleep in the oven set to 450. That'd do it. Nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. If you
nice
can get
toasty nap.
If you can get your whole body into the oven, absolutely. That's gold. That's absolute gold. Because that's
nobody in our audience could fit their body in an oven. Not even like one of those big pizza ovens. No, just no.
No, just no. Okay, I just did another one of those things. I don't know if it came through, Ian. All right, here we go. Did it go through? I clicked on the Instagram one. Did it go through?
No, I don't see it, but
okay.
I don't know.
Let me do the Twitter one. See what happens. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. What are you going to do?
Yeah, we'll fix it.
You got to fix it. All right, here we go. This is Jim Baker. Jim Baker decries warfare that has forced him to stop lying about his silver solution. He calls it warfare. What he really means is law and ethics. That's what he means.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a second for the right wing watch. We got to give them their disclaimer.
Got to get through their disclaimer.
Do their disclaimer here.
Certain government agencies have claimed that some statements made by guests on this show could have potentially been interpreted to give the wrong impression about silver solutions.
How could that possibly be? How could that possibly be?
That woman on the show, because we covered it.
Yeah.
She said, this kills coronaviruses in 12 hours. And she held it up and he pointed at it.
Yep.
That is a thing that happened.
Yep.
He pointed at her holding up her fucking Silver Surfer solution and was like, 12 hours kills them all.
So you milk this directly from Galactus then, right? Okay, cool.
Or curing COVID-19. While I strongly disagree with the idea that these statements were in context or in any way misleading, I feel I have a biblical duty to lead with knowledge,
Cecil.
Understanding.
Sorry, go ahead.
That's all right. They weren't misleading.
No.
They were dishonest.
They were lying.
Misleading is like a little bit of misdirection. Like,
Sure.
no, you just were saying untrue things.
Yeah,
That's not the same as misleading.
Yeah, you just lied
Right.
outright. You just outright lied. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
And he's clearly reading something his lawyers wrote right now. I mean, come on.
Here is an extemporaneous thing I just came up with.
Yeah.
Jeremiah 3:15, God's word tells us to test everything. Keep what is good and stay away from anything that is evil. 1 Thessalonians 5:19 through 22. Stay away even from the appearance of evil.
Like selling a huckster product to the people who are watching you. Is that appearance? Would that be evil? Would that be, something that's completely ineffective?
Does this not seem weird coming from a felon?
Yeah, you would
Like,
think.
this is like,
sure.
God said, don't lie and cheat and steal. And I don't do that much anymore.
God also says here in 2
that a
Thessalonians, do as I say, not as I do. So,
Right.
yeah.
In response to the claims of these governmental agencies, and after prayerful thought,
And after a long call with my lawyer,
where he said, if you like your money, you'll stop doing this.
you'll stop doing this and you will read this fucking statement, stupid.
Yeah.
we have suspended offering silver solutions, wonderful products that we've, for a decade, we have sent out these products. This time to avoid even the appearance that our guest comments might mislead any of our partners. My heart is broken. We know this is an inconvenience for those of you, our partners, who regularly use.
You notice he's not saying that this stuff doesn't cure COVID?
Right.
You notice he's just like, he's not saying like, whoa, didn't mean it, doesn't fucking cure COVID-19.
Whoopsie, sorry.
He's not saying that. Like, he's carefully avoiding taking any responsibility for like what was actually said. This way, as soon as it's okay for him to resell this shit, it'll go right back, because he's got a fucking warehouse of fucking Smurf juice. Like, he's got he does. He's got fucking stockpiles of fucking Gargamel stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. He's got that tidy bowl shit. The shit you pour in the toilet that turns it blue. He's got a bunch of that people were chugging little shots of, little shooters of.
Silver sauce solution, and have done so for decades. Please be patient with us as we work through this process. We believe this is the right step. This coronavirus is a serious disease with all that is going on in the world. Please listen to the directions of the public health officials, our President of the United States. Pray without ceasing and trust in God.
Wow.
So listen to your public health officials and the president. And then when those two things don't line up.
Yeah. When those two things are at odds and fucking that Dr. Fauci or whatever is fucking ankle tackling the president to get him away from the microphone, then yeah, I guess maybe we need to look other places to figure this shit out.
When that guy's like face palming on camera.
Oh, God. Did you see that this week? He literally face palmed because Trump looks at the camera and says, well, now I'd like to bring up someone from the State Department, or as I like to call it, the Deep State Department. And the guy just puts his hand on his face. he's thinking, I made all the wrong career choices in my life. I made all the wrong ones. I could be a doctor somewhere doing like other shit. Right now, everything sucks in my life. I have to stand next to this buffoon and fucking basically reassure the public after he lies to them, which he's done all week long.
I love that guy was on he was interviewed and they're like, is it hard to just back clean up for that bullshit? You know? And he was like, yeah, that's pretty tough to do. Yeah. It's not easy. Like that's, it's a lot of work.
Yeah,
not gonna
it's
lie.
Pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty tough. Yeah, and he's got to walk back everything the damn president said. So you're right. When those two things are at odds, and then specifically, what about when the U.S. government and the local governments or state governments are at odds? Because that's how it's working now, where the state governments are saying, no, we need to be more stringent. Especially a couple states are being very stringent, and then other states aren't even following the president's guidelines, which are pretty lax. We talked about it earlier. The Louisiana, they're cool with 50 people. The president says no more than 10. Our city and state is locked down to the point where gatherings of any sort are really frowned upon in general. So it's a range of how people are reacting to it. Yeah, and then we got a message. Someone says, don't worry, the economy is going to be resurrected on Easter. Yeah, it'll be resurrected. Would be better. It'd be better if we actually let everybody out on Good Friday, because isn't that the day that everybody dies? Good Friday? Is that? Because I think
Good Friday is Death Day, right?
Good Friday is the dead day, and then Easter, everybody just wakes back up. So it'll be fine. It would be good. We let everybody out on Good Friday, and then by Easter, everything's cool. Everything's back to normal. That's fine. I mean, there's a couple of plagues in between, but we're good. So, there's locusts.
There are minor plagues. Yeah. If you smear blood on your door, it doesn't visit your house. It's a whole thing.
We laugh. That's going to happen eventually. Yeah, Liberty University, Lazy Court says Liberty University is going to have students come back in a few weeks. Yeah, they're talking about that already. A bunch of places are already talking about feeding humans into the grinder to feed the economy. That's already happening. That's literally already happening. They're talking about it in Texas. Or one of the lieutenant governors was saying, people should be sacrificing themselves for the economy. So this shows you exactly what you need to know about capitalism.
I mean, to be fair, like the first time we did that, we called it the Industrial Revolution, and it was literal gears. Yeah. Like it was just actual gears.
Yeah. Person goes in.
The only difference
they come out and they're those construction paper little hands or whatever, the figures, the little construction. I forget what they call those things. Whatever, paper
all
dolls,
joined together.
Paper dolls. They pull them out. It's just a big. That's your intestines right there. There we go. We didn't need that anymore. Feed another one into the machine, Boris. Just throw them right in. We're good.
To be fair, the people we shredded first were the Irish, and we weren't even sure they were people yet. So it was like, it was a little confusing. Yeah,
exactly. So we are doing a couple of other things. I started to stream.
I'm sorry. Somebody's comment. We're going to die from all this winning. Yeah, I'm sorry, but that's great.
Yeah, no, I mean, are you tired of winning yet, everybody? Because winning is so great. It is so great. We are starting to do a few things. We're doing some streaming. Ian and I jumped on and played Portal 2 this week. Yeah, and we know Tom's louder. I can't do anything about it, guys. I already talked about it at the beginning of the stream. I can't do anything about how loud Tom is in comparison to me. The way the thing is set up, I've basically turned up everything I can. I've got it 1.21 gigawatts into this thing, and I can't do anything else about it. This week we did a stream where we gamed for a little while on Twitch. So keep your eyes open on Twitch. Subscribe on Twitch. You could go to Twitch right now and subscribe on Twitch, and then you get notifications when we jump on, and you can watch me game. I was gaming earlier this week. I did a Subnautica stream. Ian and I played Portal 2 together, so we can check that. You guys can check that out. We're going to try to do it again this week. Keep your eyes on social media so you can see when that's going to happen. I was also on a stream last week with Scathing Guys. The Scathing Guys held one on Saturday night, so I think you could go to the Scathing Atheist YouTube page and catch that. That was a lot of fun. We had a good time there. So a lot of people are streaming now and trying to get in front of people and get in front of the audience so that people can have stuff to do on the nights when everybody's bored and they finish Tiger Kings. So everybody's done with their Netflix queue. They read all their books. They've knitted all their stuff. They have to go back to the essential Joanne fabrics to get more yarn tomorrow, and so they're waiting for us to stream. And so we're trying to put out a few more streams during the week. Tom and I are talking about maybe in the future doing one on the weekend. We'll keep you guys posted on that. But yeah, we're trying to do more streams here and there. If you're a patron and you have any ideas, you can always post them or send them to us on Patreon, and we can. There's a thread already talking about what games we should play and whatnot. So Tom, we should probably wrap it up because we have to be on. We have guests in a few minutes, so we're gonna probably jump on there. So we want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. We are gonna wrap it up right now, and come check us out next week, next Thursday, and also keep your eyes on social for the gaming stream. Right now we're looking at maybe a Sunday afternoon and maybe a Tuesday or Wednesday night. So keep your eyes on the social medias to see if you want to join us for a gaming stream, chit chat with us while we're gaming. And I do interact a lot more with chat on those than we do on here. So the chat interaction is, there's a lot more of that than there is when we're doing stories. But we want to thank you guys for joining us. So thanks so much. And we'll see you guys next time. So long, everybody.
Thank you guys.
Next week. Stay safe, everybody. Socially distant. Hook it up, yo. Still watching. Ian fell off. He's not shutting us off. We're just going to start.
He's not here anymore. Gary's in control now, bitches.
I love that thing so much.
Stream's never ending. Bye, guys. Okay. We'll see you on the gaming stream. Woo!
That thing is fucking outstanding.
That is
Jesus
tremendous.
Christ,
oh
man.
my God.
Oh, I love the faces people are putting in here too. It's amazing. So good.